Every classic antagonist requires an origin story rooted in a fundamental barrier to their ambition. Lex Luthor had his obsession with Superman. Dr. Evil had his childhood traumas. Elon Musk has the United States Constitution. Article 2, Section 1. Musk is legally barred from ever becoming president of the United States because he was born in Pretoria, South Africa. Furthermore, current geopolitical realities ensure he has no path to leading South Africa either. Earth, it seems, has effectively capped his political career a very wealthy citizen. So what does a hyper-calculating, stubborn mind do when an entire planet refuses to let him run the government? He doesn't throw a tantrum. He builds an entirely separate planet where he can write the Constitution himself. Dr. Evil famously demanded $1 million and a tractor beam. Musk's demands are much more practical. He has quietly established an inescapable monopoly on the three pillars of modern empire: transport, communication, and intelligence. With over 10,400 active Starlink satellites orbiting above us, he controls the literal nervous system of global internet infrastructure. He can unilaterally disconnect entire nations during active wars at the push of a button. Through SpaceX, he owns the only industrial ferry capable of leaving the atmosphere. If a sovereign government wants to visit the moon, they must pay a toll to a private company. But his most brilliant legal maneuver isn't public. It's hidden inside the Starlink terms of service, a contract signed by millions of regular citizens that explicitly states Mars is a free planet and no Earth-based government holds authority or sovereignty over Martian activities. He hasn't even landed a human there, and he has already legally declared himself independent from the United States Supreme Court. But a true mastermind knows that dominating the external world is only half the battle. The ultimate frontier is the human mind itself. Lex Luthor utilized mind control beams. Elon Musk prefers a precise, automated surgical robot. Through Neuralink, Musk has successfully moved his corporate footprint inside the human skull. While the company is publicly marketed under the noble banner of medical breakthroughs, helping paralyzed patients control computers with their thoughts, the long-term commercial roadmap is far more ambitious. Musk has openly stated that to survive an upcoming AI age, humans must undergo a symbiosis with technology, merging our biological brains with digital cloud computing. Consider the ultimate corporate loop this creates for a future Martian citizen. You live in a dome owned by SpaceX. You access the internet through Starlink. Your artificial intelligence assistant is run by XAI, and you interface with all of it through a proprietary chip manufactured by Neuralink implanted directly into your motor cortex. If a Martian colonist disagrees with the corporate government's policies, they don't just risk getting fired, they risk having their brain chip firmware updates delayed. It is a level of vertical integration that would make the founders of the Dutch East India Company blush. And it is all being funded by retail traders checking their Robinhood apps on their lunch breaks. Yet even the most calculating masterminds run into the brutal reality of physics. Lex Luthor's schemes were frequently ruined by his own hubris. Musk's empire faces the rocket equation. Musk fiercely preaches the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Yet his stubborn refusal to use a standard, sensible three-stage rocket design has forced him to invent the most absurdly complicated logistical dance in human history. To get a single Starship to the moon, SpaceX cannot just blast off. They must execute an orbital ballet launching up to 15 separate supertanker rockets into low Earth orbit, docking them autonomously in a zero-gravity vacuum and pumping thousands of gallons of boiling high-pressure cryogenic liquid methane at 17,000 miles per hour. He has traded a simple rocket design for a space-based gas station. If a single valve freezes or a computer glitch occurs during those 15 consecutive refueling runs, the entire multi-billion-dollar Martian empire evaporates. He is betting his entire legacy on the assumption that space fluids will cooperate with his ego. But the true satire of Elon Musk's empire lies in a cosmic joke he cannot control. While he is spending hundreds of billions of dollars constructing 400-foot stainless steel metal tubes to fight gravity with fire, a quiet team of underfunded university physicists studying quantum mechanics might render his entire life's work obsolete tomorrow. Quantum field theory proves that empty space is actually a bubbling sea of invisible zero-point energy. If a human being finally solves the riddle of quantum gravity and isolates the gravitron in a lab, we will unlock the true anti-gravity propulsion. We will lift off the Earth effortlessly, using less energy than a household toaster. Should that day come, the Emperor of Mars would be left stranded in low Earth orbit, holding a fleet of incredibly expensive, beautifully polished, completely outdated metal cylinders, proving that the universe always favors a physics equation over a billionaire's willpower.